Sudan start the visual.
Yes, Mr. Matas, please start the introduction to proceed.
Okay, okay. Hello. We are so happy to start startups competition from Sudan. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Very warm welcome to all participants and juries members to IAM Startup Virtual Pitch Competition 2020 Sudan. My name is Motaz, and I will be the host of today's event. Let me first start off by thank you the participants for patience waiting and arranging for this competition, today's competition, as well as uh, let us to schedule to be held in March for this IAM. Also, on behalf the hello everyone. On behalf of the organizers, ISDP and the National Investment Authority, please to reassume the IM and Ministry of Economy of UAE, global economy and linking investment opportunities to face growing economy and key pillars. We are excited to listen to each of 12 uh, shortlist uh, uh, applicants, they're showing their company products and their solutions, and after that they're helping investment and economic of Sudan. Before being allow me to warm thank to moderators. We are so happy to see Mrs. Milda. Uh, Hello, you're welcome. And we are so happy to see Mr. Murad. Thank you for being here and evaluating the startups, Sudanese startups. Also, I'm very happy to see Mr. Amir Hassan. He's one of the founder entrepreneurs in Sudan. Uh, Thank you for all of you. Let me to before to give the first floor for the first startup. Let me to revise or to read together the conditions or the rules of this competition. Each startup will be given 5 minutes for pitching and 5 minutes for Q and A. session with juries if there is any questions or something like this. Also, timekeeping for pitch and Q&A sessions will be managed via chat box. Both will be managed by the organizers, so they are going to organize this. Referring from posting any message, please, including promotional materials, because this is just competition in the chat room unless our jury member or part of organizer team requested that. Also, keep yourself on mute at all times unless you are at the speaker in order to avoid echoes and interruption. Scoring will be take place after each Q&A. They will write their score. Sections your members to state done in the chat room once scoring is complete. Overall score will be told at the end of the competition. Overall winner will be the representative of represent Sudan in the with another countries in order to take this. It will be on October. Also, if any participants happen to come across any technical difficulties, please, we have a technical team here, or also organizers is available there for preparing all helps that you need, and all our technical team will be ready. So let us, if you allow to me now, we are going to first startups. We are going to listen for Ala Hamatu, solar dry food company. She's going to be the first startup speak in Sudan. You are welcome.
Hi, I'm Ala Hamattu, CEO and co-founder of Solar Foods. Hi, I'm Ala Hamattu, CEO and co-founder of Solar Foods.
Welcome.
Solar Food is a pioneering, eco-friendly food company. We specialize in drying organic vegetables, fruits, and meat using high-efficiency, local manufactured industrial solar energy dryer. Our mission is to turn harvest losses to an advantage, accessibility in local and international market, and set a standard of excellence in Sudan in environmentally sustainable way while protecting our planet. Our vision is to create a healthier community by connecting people to organic food. So Sudan is one of the biggest agriculture country in Africa. We get River Nile, we get fertile soil, and our fresh produce has great reputation in the MENA region. Sadly, 40% of our product go to rot as post-harvest waste. People outside the capital suffer from food security, and we inside the capital suffer from off-season prices. This is because of the lack of the preservation method, because of the high energy cost, and production area are remote from consumption area. So our solution of choice is the use of the solar energy dryers, which offer numerous benefits. Includes it's a cost-effective, energy-efficient technology that can be provided in situ. So we have 3 prototypes of our dryer. This is the medium scale dryer prototype. Its production capacity is 500 kilo per day. Our team consists of Professor Saleh Hamattu as a co-founder. He's our CTO. He's a professor of physics. He's an inventor with 5 patents and was a senior scientist officer in Atomic Energy Authority in the UK, and with experience of 25 years in the field of solar energy. Me, I am co-founder and CEO. I was a dentist and I have experience of 3 years in product development. And now I'm doing my master's degree in impact entrepreneurship from Catholic University in Milan. Our head of strategy is engineer Mohammed Saleh Hamadou, and he's a co-founder. So we started selling from home in 2017. Now our product is in all big supermarket in Sudan, and we're starting to export our product in the beginning of the next year. We started with one product, one dryer with production capacity of 8 tons per month. Now we have 12 products, 3 dryers with production capacity of 68 tons per month. So we were the first runner-up winner in the MIT Pan-Arab competition. We were the regional winner and selected among the top 50 startups in the world by Challenge Cup in Washington, D.C. We were exhibitor in the Global Food Innovation Summit in Milan. And then we were invited by the Dutch Ministry of Economic Affairs to participate in the Consumer Electronics Show in 2019. We are partner with the Italian Cooperation for Development in Sudan, and then we are exhibitor in Gulf Food 2020 among the top 50 startups in the world. So in the last 3 years, we invested 200K as a self-investment to increase our production capacity. We also work according to achieve all the SDG related to our industry. One, no poverty. We have partnership with the Italian Cooperation in their poverty elevation project. We're trying to help women in making an income generating activity by teaching them simple drying technique. Zero hunger, as we are trying to address post-harvest waste. Gender equality, 80% of our employees are female. Affordable and clean energy as we're using renewable energy. So this is part of our project in Toker, which is Fertile Delta in Port Sudan. Thank you.
Thank you. I think she completes the time according to that we need. So if you allow to me now, we are going to open the session for juries for 5 minutes. If they have any questions or if they have any answers from the startup, we can open the floor now. Now the floor is for juries. Mr. Amir and Murad and Mrs. Milda.
Yes,
Are
maybe
you
I can
there?
start.
Yes, let
Hi,
us
and
start. You're welcome, Milda.
thank you. Thank you for this presentation. I'd like to know your business model a little bit better. I understand that you make money by selling certain products. However, how does it really work? Do the crops from the small farmers get delivered to you and then you dry them and package and resell? Or how does it work? And can you also maybe give a little bit of an understanding to how much money you make? You're muted.
So we work in 2 models. We selling to B2B and then B2C. Like we sell to the supermarket in a retail, and then we're selling to factories as bulk. That's how we make profit. Now we're about to export our product under the name of our brand. So we collect the fresh product and then we manufacture them in our factory. We have also now our farm. So we make we're establishing the first drying farm where we're producing our own product. So we have now as a we started with it was a self-financing with 200K in the 2017. Our return for investment was 40%. After 2.5 years, we managed to make a profit and then to make a return on investment for those dryers. Our expected revenue for the next year will be 400K from selling in retail and bulk.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you, Milda. Now I'll give the floor for Mr. Murad. Do you have any comments?
Yes, thank you very much. I think the presentation was clear, and the business model, I think, was quite clear. I mean, to me, it's known for all of us that Sudan is the land of fertility, and the issue is really about the refrigeration and how can we conserve, I mean, and preserve the quality of the products. I think this is a good solution that I see. So no question from my side.
Thank you, Mr. Murad, for this addition. So, Mr. Amir, do you have any question for Dr. Ala? Mr. Amir, are you there? Okay, maybe there is some technical problem with Mr. Amir. So, Mrs. Milda, or do you have any more question for?
Yeah, maybe I can follow up then with a question on financing. What are your financing needs?
Okay, I'm sorry. I would like to give a chance, but unfortunately now I have notified that the time's up for yes. Just we have 2 minutes for you to ask and reply from Al.
Yeah.
Yes, you're welcome.
So just quickly, what are your financing needs going forward, and what are your plans in a few years perspective? How do you want to scale?
Yes, welcome.
So our plan is to establish the first fully fledged solar energy drying factory in the MENA region. So now we're seeking for a finance of $1 million. We have the technology for the dryers, but we need to turn our production line from semi-manual to be a fully automated.
Okay. So, thank you, Mrs. Milda, for these very important questions. And if Mr. Amir is there, if he has any comments or any question for Dr. Ala, we are going to give floor him. Mr. Murad, if you have anything, just we have 1 minute to give last comment for Dr. Ala.
Thank you very much. So just to understand more about the market analysis that you have made for the export, if you have any intention for export, or are you working for the domestic market?
No, we're working to export. We already will expand to Saudi market.
Okay.
We have a deal with Danone, one of the biggest supermarkets in Saudi, and
Yeah.
then also we have a deal with one of export company in Oman. So yes, our product is already in USA, in Canada, but for a small retailer, they're selling those products. So we have tested the
Okay,
market.
sorry for Dr. Ala, because already our time's up. Thank you for this presentation. Thank you for Mrs. Milda and Mr. Murad for these fruitful comments. I will give you seconds in order to make your score, and we are going to prepare the next startup. We are going to listen for Mrs. Yasmin. I will give you break. After that, we'll come back. Thank you. Yasmin,
Yes.
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Please be ready and then share your screen. To
Okay.
be after this video, I will give you a chance.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you well. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I do.
Please, we will give the juries just a
A few
while
minutes.
after
Okay.
this video. I will give
Okay.
you a floor. Please
Okay.
share your screen and be ready, please. Show your presentation. Share your screen,
There is
please.
another screening shared, so I can't share mine.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, I have to start.
Let me to... Yes. Yasmin?
Yeah.
Yasmin said Idle Medical has started screen sharing. Can you share please your... Can you share your screen now?
Yes, I
Please.
did.
Okay. Is Mrs. Milda and Mrs. Murad, are you available now? Ready now?
Yes, I'm available. Yeah.
Mrs. Milda,
Yes.
are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
ready.
you. Thank you. Now we are so more welcome with Mrs. Yasmin. She is second startup, Sudanese startup, Idle Medical. Now the floor is for you you have 5 minutes for presentation. You are welcome.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. This is me, Yasmin. My name is Yasmin Mohammed Saeed. I'm a pharmacist. And as you know, as a pharmacist, I have many responsibilities. One of my responsibilities is to provide better quality of medications according to the latest treatment protocols, especially in the Sudan market. I chose to start with paracetamol infusion, and it's a painkiller, post-operative. And while I'm studying the market, I noticed that it's this product provided by dealers by illegal ways, and definitely without any analysis or any consideration for the storage conditions. Then this item is compatible with my latest treatment protocols, with the latest, for the latest treatment protocols, and at the same time, it can increase the revenue because it's highly consumed in Sudanese market. The forecast for this product, it's 1,460,000 vial per year, and this is a medium forecast. This is not the maximum, which is equal to $1,900,000. I start to looking for. I decide to acquire an agency of paracetamol infusion through the best manufacturing company, and I can deal with. And I found Pharma Bavaria. It's a Germany company. I start the registration process in NMBB. It's National Medicines and Poisons Board in Sudan, and the registration took 2 years. We imported the first shipment in the last year, and it was all sold to the hospitals, and the payment were full and cash in only 6 days. And this shows us the real need for this product in the Sudanese medical market. So we solved a huge problem. This is the picture of the product. It's parafusive. It's an infusion. The second agency is the BeautyMed. BeautyMed is a company from France. In my early beginning, I did the market study in the Sudanese medical market to solve the problem. I talked about it previously, and I failed to acquire any agency of the medications I had in my list. And finally, I was advised to start with cosmetics or food supplement in order to create a company profile and experience. So I started searching until I met BeautyMed company from France in the Beauty World exhibition in Dubai, 2016. I tried their products, and they proved their efficiency. And that time I realized that they are safe and perfect replacement for the bleaching product used in Sudan and Africa generally. And this is the product. It's acid peeling. I can show you how it works, and I will show you earlier. I will show you after that some problems. It solve it. This product work in skin service by breaking the cell, the bond between the dead cells on the skin, and this make it this cells easy to peel off, and therefore they're preventing acne, and the result are healthy clean skin. And of course this removal of dead skin layer will whitening the skin in a safe, reasonable, and satisfying way that will limit the use of harmful bleaching component. This is side effect. This is the side effect of using the harmful component. I will talk about it. There's some pictures: steroid acne, and cutaneous atrophy, and skin burning. The type of whitening
Okay.
Sudan and Africa, it's
sorry for interruption,
PCOS, polycystic
Yasmin.
ovary.
Sorry for interruption.
What?
Because already you complete your time of 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Just I will give the floor for the juries. I'm very happy to see Mrs. Milda. I think if you have any question for Yasmin, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much for the presentation. Similarly to the previous company, I'd like to know how you plan to make money. As far as I understand, you intend to become a distributor of certain pharmaceutical and beauty products. And as of now, I see that you are like a 2 or 3 product company. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'd like to understand what your future vision is.
I'm importing this product, and I resell it in Sudan. And I choose it depending on the knowledge of the market and the market needs generally. And I spent 3 years working on research and developing this product. and I increased their efficiency by adding some techniques during my working on this product. So, and I believe that I cannot change any community misconceptions unless I provide an effective alternatives. And this is the a proper effective alternatives for that component we was used to bleaching.
And what is your markup selling the products?
I'm selling this product for the clinics, for the dermatologists, and professionals used. And there is some of this product in less concentration. We sell it in the pharmacies.
Yeah, I was trying to understand what is your markup or what margins you generate on the products that you sell.
For now, I only import a few quantity. It's a trial order. I didn't start the business yet. I'm working on the registration. So on the next year, in the beginning of the next year, it's my study is around $94,000 per 1 quarter, and this and the gross profit will the percentage of profit will be at least 15% or 60%.
Got it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Milda, for this fruitful to give some comments or to add something or to ask some questions. The floor is yours. Hello, Mr. Murad, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Yes, please.
So my question to Ms. Yasmin is how this business actually is different from any other similar business in Sudan who are importing cosmetic products into Sudan. So what is the added value that your company is bringing to the market, and what are your selling points? Suppose you are going to have a loan from a bank. Okay, what are your selling points in order to convince the banker to have a loan for your specific business?
Okay, the Sudanese market, it's not there is there is no a lot of options, and this asset it's not available at the market first. Second, I worked on this product and I know all the what I can say, how I can say, the power point for all the product. I know how it works and how long and all the details about this product. Maybe the other competitors doesn't have this point.
And who are your competitors in the market? Who you consider your competitors?
There is Bioderm, and there is Roche. There is 3 different competitors. I don't remember it now, but all of them doesn't have the acid peeling, or they have it in a small concentration. For giving the result will take long time, and
thank you, Murad.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just I would like to see if Mr. Amir is available. Mr. Amir, I think so far we cannot good communication with Mr. Amir. Okay, so I will come back to you, Mrs. Milda, to discuss more with our startup. Yes, the floor is yours.
Thanks. How much financing do you think you will need for your business plan?
Excuse me,
How much financing do you need for the business plan?
For now, I need $1,000 for beauty med, and for the medications,
I'm very sorry.
I need
I'm very sorry,
120.
Yasmin, I'm very sorry to interrupt you because the control already they sent me that time's up for you. Good luck for you, and we hope to listen more about your project. So
Okay,
now I'll
thank
give
you.
seconds for the juries for their own consultants. After that, we'll come back to the next startup. Thank you for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Very happy to come back again. Just I would like to check that Mrs. Milda and Mr. Murad are there. Are you there, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for you. We are going all together to listen for another startup, Sudanese startup. We are going to lead Mrs. Marwa for Blue Fine company in order to give her presentation. Marwa, you are welcome. You can start now. You can start.
Ready? Today I'm going to give you a short brief about Blue Pine Company. But first, let me to introduce myself. I'm Marwan Rahman Amr Hassan, the founder of Blue Pine Factory and the first lady to work in industrial business in Sudan.
I'm sorry, could you please speak up? I can barely hear you.
Okay, now you hear me?
Are you
Same.
hearing well? Mrs. Milda, Murad, are you hearing?
No?
Yes, you can
Actually,
continue.
we barely hear
Okay.
her. But she can just speak up her a little bit.
We in Bluefine now we specialist in packaging for uh, portion sugar with logo. We are the pioneer in Sudan to do this business. We packaging sugar for cafe. Also, we packaging sugar to airlines and to hotels, for hotels also, and airlines also we packaging for them. Uh, um, Before that, our customer they this kind of this for that this kind of packaging was imported from outside Sudan. Our customer they suffering. Our customer they suffering to travel outside. Our customer they're suffering because they must travel to for this kind of job, but we offer this type with high quality. Um, we start uh, we start with one employee and grow gradually. Now we have 10 employee, including accountant, engineering, laborers, and sales representative. We also start with one machine. Now we have four machines. Uh, we go with the firm step to our goals. Now we have two type of packaging. In Sudan, we have tube and sachet. Also, now we start with one type of packaging. Now we also have we packaging salt and pepper. Now we add milk powder to our customer. Also, we start to offer packaging cutlery for first time in Sudan. In our company, we give chance for women who have not completed their education and give their and support them with time and money to uh, to to go away in their education. Our aim to the next year is to going from turn from going from packaging to producing. We aim to next year to start yeast production. I want to thank you, and I want to show you a video about our business.
Yes, you can. You can share your video now. Share your video because just you have a minute, please. As clear.
Hmm? This why when we while testing our production to be sure about the quality and the weight.
Thank you for this good presentation from Marwa. Bluefine. We are very happy to listen from you. Now I think time's for Q&A. If there is any question, let me this time to start with Mr. Murad. Mr. Murad, if you are available there,
Yes.
you can give your comments and questions for Mrs. Murad. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you very much. So just I wanted to know who are your competitors for this line of business, and also to have more visibility about your business plan.
Okay, can you please? I would like to request the control to raise the voice because she's not listening. Can you repeat again, please?
Yes, yes, thank you very much, Mu'taz. So just I wanted to know who are your competitors in the market, Chinese market. Yeah, I think she is not listening.
Yes, she's not listening. You?
Yeah.
She's listening now. Please.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Murad. Just
No, that's okay.
repeat again,
So,
please. Yes,
so
you
I
are
was
welcome.
just asking about who are your competitors in the Sudanese market, and if you can shed more light on your business plan, because as of now, this is not very clear. I mean, your business plan, what is your intention? What is your market share? From where you are importing the raw materials? What is your plan for the, for the domestic market, for the export?
Yes. Now I bring my raw material from outside, unfortunately, because we have not this kind of type with good quality here in Sudan. Also, I am thinking in a few years I can offer this green thing here in Sudan. Maybe after 2 years or 1 year, it's in my plan. Also, I'm number one with high quality, so I'm all big hotel in Sudan. I'm dealing with all big restaurant. I'm the supplier to this. All uh, to airlines. Now I'm also number one in the market here because I offer high quality. Also, all big all big customer here in Sudan, I'm dealing with.
Okay. So for the sugar, are you dealing with the Kinana?
No, no, I'm not dealing with Kinana because their sugar is not give me the crystallized that I want to offer to my customer.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Murad, and thank you for you because you know the Sudanese sugar companies.
Of
Okay.
course, of course.
Yeah. So please let me to forward for Mrs. Milda. Thank you again for your
Thanks.
question.
Thanks.
So
My
just
question.
I would like to
My
give you a
questions
floor.
will be sustainability related. The world in general is moving away from single-use packaging to reduce waste. So my question is first one, how do you contribute to reducing waste? Do you encourage your clients to recycle? And the second question is, what is your packaging made of? Is it made of? Is it petroleum based, or is it compostable, biodegradable, recyclable?
Yes, it can be recyclable, but maybe in the future, because here in Sudan we don't have technique for do this now. Maybe in the future, if it's available, maybe we can deal in this.
And about waste?
We don't have here in Sudan recycling in this type. Yes, maybe in the future.
I think these are important questions just for the environment, I think. Okay.
Absolutely.
So just I want to ask, is Mr. Amir connected or no? I don't think so far he's not connected. So just you have 2 minutes, Mr. Murad. If you have any comments for this business kind of packaging like this, please you can give
Yeah.
some comments.
Well, just maybe two comments. The first one is I suppose that the most product that you are selling is the sugar, given my knowledge of the Sudanese market and the use of the tea. So so I think this is the product that you are selling the most. So secondly, my second point is that do you have any intention to to check the experience, the peer experience from neighborhood countries like Egypt, for example, or Tunisia. There are a lot of packaging companies in Egypt and in Tunisia. I think they started very small, actually, similar to the experience. I know some of them. And then I think by the time they grow up and they scale it up and they become very big manufacturing company. So this is my advice is to check with similar experience and benefit from their model. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Murad. I think Mr. Murad speak about the experience in this field. So how do you can get, how do you can make more sustainable or experiences this food package?
Can I give
You can speak in 1 minute, yes.
I already have some relation with some company in Egypt. I take some advice from them, so we make contact. So they give me they give me the advice, their advice, because we are the first one here in Sudan. So I don't find anyone to have any experience from. So I have also to I make joint with them, and they help me.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, I think we have 30 seconds. Mrs. Milda, if you want to add something, last thing.
What is your current production capacity?
Now, in the day, I offer 40,000 from sugar.
Okay, I think this 40,000, it will be the last word. Sorry, because already time is up. Thank you for you, Marwa, for this nice presentation. Thank you for the juries. And now we'll give chance for the juries to make their own consultations. After that, we'll come back to the next startups. Thank you for you. Uh, okay, we are coming again. Now we are going to listen for the lean consultancy. Mr. Ahmed, he is there. Mr. Ahmed, he will be the presenter for he's a business developer, by the way, for this company. So now I will give him the floor to share his presentation. You have 5 minutes, Mr. Ahmed. Mrs. Milda and Mr. Murad, are you there, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you can start, Mr. Ahmed.
Hi, everyone. This is Ahmed Siddiq from Lean Consultancy. I am a business developer. So Lean basically has been founded in 2017. Mainly, it provides consultancy in the field of economic and financial investments in Sudan. We started our first year exerting our efforts doing giving programs of studies and training programs uh, in partnership with NGOs and international NGOs. So um, we also help develop the community by providing other consultancies in the field as well. Um, what we provide mainly is economic and investment studies, which concerned with socio-economic and business development. We assist investors to value their investments and add more insights to their investments. And we introduce them to the local and international markets as well. In addition, we also provide capacity building programs um, in terms of technical training and business development or business modeling. Um, we have been already doing a lot of programs currently, and it's still ongoing. That has huge social impact on the Sudanese community as well. Part of our business as well is market assessment. We give insights about local prices of commodities and procurement and processes that are involved, reflecting the exchange rate for foreign currencies as well. We also help investors to link up with potential uh, funds entities that might help with their projects as well. Um, Our next big project is mainly about building or forming an incubator for technical training, management training, and a hub for small investors. Mainly, our areas of focus would be in technical and management training that will actually help investors in giving them insights about their technical part of their projects, along with the business side that they need to understand in doing their business. This is part of our management training that we provided for returnees to reintegrate them in the community in Sudan. It was funded by the IOM and the European Union. As well as this is technical training that we provided with our partners in Spain called Edebon. They provide teaching and technical equipment materials for technical training, of course. Um, Well, we also provide, or we're going to focus on is market assessment and microfinances for those investors who are going to join us after giving them the technical training and the business training that they need to carry on their investments. We'll also help them in the analysis of the market, give them cost analysis, and as well as environmental and social impacts assessment, somehow to empower them in the growth of the economy as a whole, and will link them to micro, bigger, and bigger in the market. Another area will be is our technical support and growth empowerment. After
Sorry, Ahmed, we have 1 minute.
technical
Have to go.
support and growth empowerment. After we will be providing them with technical with feasibility studies and cases that would help them to continue their business. This is part of our experts that help in our company, and this is mainly our achievement within the past 3 years. We aided in reintegration of the returnees and as well as exposing many clients to the international and local markets. We already have ongoing projects that has a huge social impact on Sudan community and the economy as a whole. In partners with COMISA, FENCOM, IFAD, and UNDP. This is part of our
Thank you,
partnership.
Mr. Ahmad. I'm very sorry to interrupt you because just our time is finished. We are seeing here the stakeholders. So now we are going to Q&A, question and answers. Very happy to have Mrs. Milda again, Mr. Murad, and let me to start with Mrs. Milda. This is consultancy company.
Thank
So
you.
if you have any comments, if you have any questions, please the floor is
I do.
yours. You're welcome.
First of all, who are your clients? Are they mainly from the private or the public sector? And second, could you provide us with a little bit of color how you have been doing since 2017 when you got established in terms of growth metrics, maybe some revenue, even profit metrics as well? Thank you.
Okay, we're mainly targeting everybody, both private and public sectors. We have signed a memorandum of understanding with the governmental agencies and private agencies and international and local NGOs as well. We're targeting people who are unfortunate enough to do their own business and to reintegrate in the market or in the community as a whole, and prevent them from migrating or leaving the country somewhere else. As for your second question, um, we are already uh, planning on working on integrating other returnees from for Sudan, and we're already in the process of training 1,000 returnees. So basically from 2017 up to now, we have been giving training programs that has to do with capacity building in different fields, so whether it's finances or basic business management ethics or understandings, and as well as projects assessments in order to help them to evaluate their current status, as well as help them to implement their investments properly. As well as we have a huge impact on the community that is already helping them to reintegrate even in terms of community, not only economically. If that answers your question.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you. So now let me to give the floor for Mr. Murad for more question and answer. Yes,
Yeah,
welcome, Mr. Murad.
yeah. Thank you, Mr. Mu'taz. Thank you very much. First, I would like to start with the photo of Corinthia, Al-Fatah, and its view on the Nile and Tuti. I think it was very beautiful photo that I like personally.
Thank you.
Uh, uh, Now the question to follow up on the question of my colleague regarding the target customer. So do you have some customers in the banking and the insurance business? Because I know there are a couple of banks there and a couple of insurance company like United Insurance Company or Knife or Shikan that need such kind of capacity building training. And my second question is about what is your objective in the next 3 to 5 years? Thank you.
As for your first question, we already have strong connection company. We're already targeting them and we're already. Can you hear me?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, we're already partnering and we already have a strong connections with banks in Sudan and Khartoum, and as well as insurance companies. We already have contacted them, and we're trying to work out a deal that has to do with the incubator itself, as well as with the central bank to have the government aid in such a project. For the second question, I actually couldn't hear it for technical
Yeah.
purposes. Could you repeat it?
Yeah. The second question about what is your plan? Where do you see your company in the next 3 to 5 years?
Okay, in the next 3 to 5 years, I think we will be working hand in hand with the government. We're trying to induce the concept of technical training and vocational training, as well as business management in early stages of education, whether in schools and universities as well. We are planning to become a hub that most investors, international investors or local investors, to approach, and we will help them. Our aim is to help sustain and to grow our economy as is suffering for a long time.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have 30 seconds. If Mrs. Milda, please, if you are there, I will give you
It's a quick question
30
only. Are you making money?
Yes. Are you making money?
We're already covering a lot of our projects, mainly with the cost of it, from the deals that we conduct with the NGOs and INGOs, and we're making a little small profit to just keep us surviving.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Time's up. Thank you for Mr. Ahmad in consultancy. So good luck. We hope to the winner for you, and thank you for the juries. We'll give seconds for the juries to make the evaluations. Yeah, thank you. Mr. Amro, please. Mr. Amro.
Yep, Mr. Cortez, I can hear you clearly. I'm trying to start the video.
Oh, just be ready because you'll be the next. Don't start. You're ready. Share your
Okay,
presentation
I'm ready.
and be ready. And
I'm ready. I'm pretty ready.
thank you. We are going to listen for the next startup, Mr. Amro. We are so happy to see here Value Tech. Are you available now?
Yep, I'm available. I'm ready.
Can you share, please, your presentation? Now the floor is you, Mrs. Milda and Mr. Murad. Are you there, please?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Amro, now the floor is for you. You have 5 minutes for presentation. Yes, you can start now.
Okay.
You can start because the time is not. Yes.
Okay, you can see the presentation now. We start now. Hello, hi everybody. I'm Amr Bushra from Value Tech Engineering Solutions Company, which founded in September 2017. Value Tech it's a professional system integrator. I'm trying to move to the next page. Value Tech Engineering Solution, like I said, is a professional system integrator, which offering services of engineering, supply, installation, commissioning, and repair. And in our solution, we are rely on two main partners, Andreessen Hauser Instrumentation, it's a well-known instrumentation company, and Siemens, it's a German control system company, it's also well-known. So we're working for all industrial process automation. Okay. Let's see the next page. What's our vision? To be a global innovative engineering solutions provider. And when we are saying global innovative, it's not a wild guessing. And we had already started or took steps to that goal. And we had established our own branch in Rwanda, Kigali. It's our first steps to targeting East Africa region. And our mission to spring up and develop as high quality engineering solutions provider for all industrial sectors and to play an important role in economic development and reflect our values for all our partners and stakeholders. Say like, let's have a detailed for what we are offering. We are offering design and development for all industrial process and plants. We have a section or department for supply chain services, and also we are do perform installation and commissioning services and maintenance and repair after sale services, and also calibration. We are also participating in turnkey projects. It's not just solutions. And let's have a look at FDS or diagram for one of our solutions. It's for a depot. It's oil and gas industry or oil and gas sector. It's a fuel depot. When we are talking about automation, we are talking about control system and instrumentation. In the level of instrumentation, you have to measure various variables or process variables like flow measurements, temperature sensors, temperature pressure sensors also, sorry, and many kind of sensors actually. And you have to take all this data and gather all this data and to send it to the control systems. So the controller, it acts like a human brain. It's gather all information and all variables inputs and take a decision accordingly. To monitor this depot, it's a custody transfer application for fuel, and to measuring the accurate quantities of, for example, like a fuel to which transfer from one custody to other company custody. So it's we need here a good quality and good accuracy because it's a custody transfer application, and you have to monitor and report all transactions happens here. And let's have a look at our structure. We have a management, we have sales and procurement, engineering projects, also engineering as projects. We have also training section. We have customer services for after sales.
Excuse me, Amro, just you have 1 minute, please.
Okay.
You have
okay.
1 minute, please.
Okay, no worries. No worries. We have system integration, mechanical, electrical, and after sales services, like I said. And also, we are targeting all industrial sectors in Sudan market and also East Africa or global in the next steps, oil and gas, food and beverage, chemicals, power and energy, water and wastewater. And What the outcomes of this at the end of the day, we want to raise and spread over the automation process because it's directly affecting the productivity. It increases productivity, and we want to achieve self-satisfaction in local markets, and furthermore to export our services outside countries like we did in East Africa region, in Rwanda, and to strengthen and to developing economy. And that's all.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Amro. And I think you close with closing time. Thank you for these points. Now we are going to Q&A, question and answers. We have very esteemed juries. Thank you, Milda. Thank you, Mr. Murad. Now, the time for the floor for the Mrs. Milda. We will be happy if you have any questions for Mr. Amro. The floor is yours. Welcome.
Thank you so much. First of all, how dependent is your business model on the public tender offers for the sectors like oil and gas and the power supply? And second, can you give us some color on your competitors? How are you positioned? What is your market share? And in what way are you different?
Okay. Actually, in the public tenders, we are participating in tenders, in public and private tenders, and we are participating directly if the scale or the scope of the work is suit us, or we are directly under EPCC contractors in the both private sectors and private sectors and government sectors. So it's our from our key partners, the EPCC contractors. We are participating with them in public tenders or by our own name. If the work scope suits us, we can satisfy or meet all required data. And please repeat your second question.
It was about the competitive landscape. Where are you in it? What is your market share? And in what way are you bringing the value added?
Okay. Here in Sudan, frankly, it's a sophisticated experience, know-how in if you are talking about industrial process automation. So it's one of our added values or proposition. We have sophisticated and we have a competent team. So we have just one competitor here in Sudan, and in Rwanda we have no competitors till now. But we have in the East Africa, we have one competitor in Kenya, okay, and one competitor here in Sudan. So, and that the reasons of a few competitors in market, because in Africa continent, this sophisticated know-how or experience is not available for anyone. They export it from outside, normally from Europe, freelancers or Europe service provider companies. So it's a win-win situation for us. So we are authorized representative for Siemens and Anderson Hauser here. We are representing them in tenders when the work of a scope of work suits us. And if not, we are targeting indirect sales with the EPCC contractor, whom can deliver the whole project, the mechanical work, the civil work, the construction work, and we are participating with our part in control system and instrumentation.
Okay, thank you. We are very happy to see Mr. Amir here again. Thank you. Are welcome in the room. So I will give you a chance now if you have any comments for Mr. Amro. Welcome, Mr. Amir.
Okay, Mr. Amro.
Hi, Mr. Amir.
How do you see the future of your market, especially the international market? You can go to Africa or something.
Okay.
Especially African countries.
For the next 3 to 5 years, like I said, we have started our setup in Rwanda, Kigali. We are targeting as a first step East Africa region, and we are doing very well till now. We are participating, by the way, in Tanzania in Dar es Salaam port project. It's really a mega project for Endris and Hauser, and we are participating in it in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam port, like I said. So our future, our next 3 to 5 years, we want to satisfy the East Africa or the East Africa region needs. Then after 5 years, I think we will commence our, we are targeting other regions like West Africa. So this is our future. I expect it.
Thank you, Mr. Amro. Just because we have 30 seconds, I would like to give Mr. Murad, sorry.
Okay.
So can I give you have quick question, please?
Thank you very much. I think the presentation was really very comprehensive and the strategy was very clear. And the geographical orientation of this company to go to the East Africa is very logical. So I think that they are doing very well. Just I have a small question about the profitability. How much money you are making?
Okay. We have till now we have been operating for 3 years because company established in 2017 in the duration of the last quarter. Okay, so in 2018 the revenue it was above $400,000, and 2019 the revenue it was above also $3,000, and 2020
300 or 300 or 3,000?
300,000, not
Yes,
3,000.
okay.
300,000. Yep.
Right. Okay. Very good.
And 2020 it's still we are in 2020, and this year it affected with coronavirus lockdown around all the world.
Thank you, Mr. Amro. I'm very sorry for interrupting because time's up.
No worries.
Thank you for Mr.
Thank
Murad
you.
and Mrs. Milda and Mr. Amir for these valuable questions. So I'll give you a chance. After that, we'll come back for the next startup. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, if you are ready, please hello, Mrs. Milda and Mr. Murad, Mr. Amir, are you ready for the next startup?
Yes.
Mrs. Milda, are you ready, please? Okay, Joris, if you finish. Mr. Murad?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, are you ready now for the next startup?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Mrs. Milda, are you ready, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We will very happy to invite Nahla. She is the founder of the Sukkar Cosmetics. one of the Sudanese startups. Okay, and now we will give the floor for Nahla to share her presentation for 5 minutes. So you can start, Nahla. Now you can work. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Nahla Omar. I'm a pharmacist. I started this business.
We cannot hear you. I'm sorry.
Now,
Are you hearing, please, Joris? Speak.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
better. Thank you.
Okay. Dr. Nahla Omar. I'm a pharmacist. I started this business starting as like a personal problem with my skin. I face it, and I didn't found a proper product that fit me. So I start to compound some natural ingredient, and then it come a product that fits my skin. Then family and friends start asking, and from that I start my brand, Sukkar Cosmetics. So it's a Sudanese-made natural skincare brand that produce natural, safe, and effective products. Uh, why I started this business? Because we face a very big problem in Sudan and in Africa in general. First problem, negative culture using whitening cream, and it's very available in our local markets and in African markets. Second thing that Sudanese market and African market is loaded and saturated with low quality product, third grade product, counterfeit product, and the high quality expensive product is not accessible and not sustainable in our local market, and it come in very high prices. So it creates a big gap that helped me to start this brand to fit this gap, because we provide in Sukkar Cosmetic a very high quality product that I can proudly and compare with the Body Shop and the high end brand with a much affordable prices for our local market and for Africa market. So we started in 2016 as a trial and error for 2 years. Then in 2018, we launched this picture for our first stand in our first pharmacy in Khartoum, one of the prestigious pharmacy in Khartoum. And it was from that it started to scale up our businesses. At Sukkar Cosmetic, we provide a solution that we use local ingredient and international ingredient, and we design it in a very innovative way. Our core value is that we produce natural skincare product or personal care product with very effective result, and we guarantee for our customer that they will have an instant effect from first time of using. This is the main concept that help us to encourage young women in Sudan to switch from using harsh chemical product to more safe and more effective natural product, and in much more affordable prices. This is our social impact that we encourage young women to love their natural beauty, that we advocate for it in our social media and we use different channels like TV, radio shows, and all our social media platform. Our main customer is college girls or working women or working young women that they don't have much time to take care of themselves, so that we provide for them a very innovative product that is easy to use and very effective and in much affordable price with high quality. So our channel of distribution, we use pharmacies and beauty shops and skin treatment center and spas as offline distribution channel, and we have online distribution channel. And this is our direct customer selling point. So we use our social media platform and we do direct delivery service and we use e-commerce platforms. So cosmetic industry is a very, very big industry globally. It's around 500 billion. In Africa, it's around 8 billion US dollar. In Sudan, it's approximately around 30 million US dollar. But because of our market is not, we don't have like available data, and most of cosmetic is come in not legal way. So there is a lot of number, more than this number in the market, but it's not registered. So for our international market, we start, as we said, in 2018 in local market Sudan, we distribute in the pharmacy. And we start in 2019 in testing period with Uganda. through Creative Factor Supply Chain Company, and we will start exporting next year. It was 3 months testing period. It was very successful through two channels, online platform Jumia Uganda and Microsoft, and the feedback was very effective because we also solve the same problem that provide natural high quality product with much affordable prices. This is our current investment. So we are now in the phase of scaling up our business. So this is our equipment with large scale production capacity. It can reach around 500K per day. And it is not fully automated, but it is our phase for starting 2021. And we expected our production capacity from 10,500 products for 2020 to be 96,000 products for 2021. And this is our expected revenues for 2021 with our new machinery and new production line. We mainly we support working with women, so our most employee, our 70% women, 30% men.
Thank you, Nahla, for this presentation. Now we'll have 5 minutes Q&A, question and answers. We are very happy to find Mr. Amir again and Mrs. Milda, Mrs. Murad. Let me to start with Mr. Amir. If you have any question for Nahla, you can ask, please.
Hi, Nahla. My question is about your team composition.
Okay, our team is, we have our designers, creative designers. We have skilled labor for packaging and filling the product, and we have a professor is our like mentor for formulating and our formula and checking it our formula with them. We have salesperson, and we have communication, marketing and communication person in our company. And we have a skilled labor.
Thank you for questions. So can I go to Mrs. Milda? I think you listened for this presentation.
Absolutely.
Do you have any question or any recommendations for Mrs. Nahla? You can.
I have a few product-related questions. So first of all, to understand the concept of natural product, since it's a very blurry concept, it's not a regulated one. So what preservatives do you use in your product? Because normally they are not natural. First question. Second question, are your products organic? And third, coming back to the natural, to the concept of naturalness, can you certify that there are no toxic ingredients in your products? You know, have you tested them? For example, normally there are always like toxic traces of certain heavy metals or other additives.
Okay, for the first question, our all products don't have preservative at all. We innovated a way to be self-preserved formula. We don't use any chemicals or any preservative. We use only natural raw ingredient from like certified sources, and we don't say it as organic. It should be organic brand, but we don't have the certification yet. It's very expensive for us now. Yeah. But we are planning in 2020 with the expansion to have the certification for organic brand.
And what are your key selling products, best selling products?
We have 5 products now. We have body scrubs, body butter, lip balm, lip scrub, and we have one product is local product we upgraded. It's called Aroka. It's a cultural product, but we upgraded. This is one of our line. We upgrade our local cultural regime to be more in a more modern way and more organic way.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Milda, for this question.
Mr. Murad, I can.
Yes, thank you very much.
I can give you floor, Mr. Murad.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think first of all, it is a very good presentation. I think the idea, the concept itself is very good, and it's very clear from the presentation that there is a lot of work that has been done, and especially that it's empowering women, which is something very good for this line of business. My question about the male composition of your product, I think, has been asked by my colleague Milda and have been replied to. So my only question is about the name. Why have you selected Sukkar Cosmetics for your company? Is it something to do with sugar, or it's just a name like this?
So the name is Sukkar. First product I designed, it was a body scrub. We use sugar as a physical scrubbing material. So and Sukkar is a very simple word. In Africa, in Swahili, it's sound or sukar, so it's almost the same. So it's a very word, can be like for me, it can be easily as an international brand, and people can announce it and pronounce it very easily and memorize it very easily. So that is why I choose the brand Sukkar, the name Sukkar.
Yeah, that's a very good name. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for Sukkar. And now we are going to give Mr. Amir another chance for more questions. You are welcome, Mr. Amir.
Nahla, my question is, what are the strategies that you are going to adopt to scale up your production from 10,000 to 6,000?
Okay.
Especially market strategies.
Yes. For our marketing strategy, we start a social media campaign. We start to make video for how to use the product. We start to have like a pop-up shop in different locations around Khartoum, and even in state around. Yeah, the distribution point will be 80 distribution point across the Sudan, and we will do like radio promotion, and we use our social media platform. We use social media influencer. We will use videos, promotional video. We already start to plan for this campaign, and we will use our channels. So there is a lot of pharmacies for channel have different. One pharmacy have different channels, so we use those type of pharmacy for scaling up our distribution point, and it helps us also in our marketing.
Okay, thank you. If the moderator, if one of you,
are you covering your costs?
Yes. I started this business with bootstrap.
You're muted.
So you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
We start with bootstrapping. We have one fund from a bank called United Capital Bank. We win a competition called the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, and the bank offer us, it's like 2090, offer us a fund without collateral, and we already paid back our fund. It's $5,500 US. So we start bootstrapping until the fund come, and it helped us. And it's self-finance also for the machinery and all the equipment. And we are thinking for investment for 2021 when we start our scale up, when we
okay, I'm sorry to stop you. Sorry to stop you. Thank you, because time's up. Thank you for Nahla for this very nice presentation. Thank you for the juries for comments and scoring. So let us have a break. After that, we'll go to the next startup. Thank you for you. Thank you. Thank you. So let us thank you for the room again. Let us listen for Miss London. This is a brand, and Maha, she is the founder of Mrs. London. She has very nice presentation to tell us her story and for 5 minutes. So yes, you can start.
Hello everyone.
After mic.
My name is Maha. Open the mic. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we are here.
My name
So
is
so.
Maha. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me better?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Maha Al Rida, founder of Miss London for Beauty, a company established in September 2018 with the main goal of developing women. So developing women in all areas of their lives, their health, their well-being, their beauty, even their contribution and growth needs. So basically their role in the society. So we've done an extensive research, and because we found a lot of women in Africa and the East, they use really harsh chemicals to whiten their skin, and they actually risk some major diseases. We found through our research and extensive studies that there is a gap, there is a lack of knowledge, lack of awareness, lack of education, and that causes women to have low self-esteem, as well as lack of quality products that they can use to get the results that they want. So what we've done is we came up with a unique business model to help women be, look, and feel at their best. The way we do this, so first of all, we empower, motivate, and inspire women through the education and learning. So we have workshops and seminars and courses. We do TV programs. We utilize social media to give them all the knowledge that they need and to increase their self-esteem. Then we provide them with the right products. So we provide award-winning products. We teamed up with some dermatologists as well, so that they can always work with us in providing the best products that are safe. We have like specific criteria. These products have to be safe, free from harmful chemicals, to give them the results that they want, and also they can use it to obtain what they want. We also focus on the teams, so we have the right teams, but we also partner up with people, international experts from all over the world in the areas that we provide, because we want to really increase the level of awareness. We want to, we want to give people the best experience in everything for women. As a result, we have a happy client. So this is one case of a client that was treated from distortion that was caused from using chemicals, harsh chemicals. She was really happy. After that, when women have the high self-esteem, they can actually go and contribute into the society and grow and give and share. And we provide the environment for that through events, through competitions, and so on. Here I put some numbers about the number of workshops we've done in 2018 and 2019. There is a massive increase, and also the number of skin distortions treated. Year one, we treated 150. In year two, 1,350. And basically, I think the statistics, the estimates that there is more than 5 million skin distortion in Sudan alone because of using that kind of chemicals. Our cosmetic sales also increased massively for a startup company, which we are really pleased with that. So in 2019, we started Miss London Academy. Miss London Academy is our contribution to the society. So we provide opportunities for people with disabilities. We also provide opportunities for women, mainly disadvantaged women. So we provide sustainable jobs. We also help them to create their own beauty business from home. so they can make money. And we have a special focus on teenagers. We decided from day one that 1% of returns go to people with disabilities and 1% of returns go to women in need. We have some achievements. The first one I would like to share is very close to my heart.
Excuse me, just you have 1 minute, please
Okay,
try to conclude.
Aziz
Thank you.
Sharif is a guy who used to sleep rough. He became the African para-rowing champion in Tunisia 2019. And this is the first medal of this kind that comes in Sudan history. I've got a small video to show. It's, uh, it's a 20-second video, but it's very important to see the moment of winning for this guy. So we sponsored 12 more athletes or youth. We actually sponsored them to start sport, disabled people. They won 1 gold, 1 silver, and 3 bronze in different international competitions. What's next? Now we want to expand. We want to open new branches. We want to go international. We want to expand and fund Miss London Academy and focus on people with disabilities because they're very disadvantaged in Sudan and Africa. We know we can do it because we have a very strong brand. Miss London became a very strong brand in Sudan. We have the drive and passion. You know how I have this kind of energy all the time in my business, and my team have the same kind of energy. We have the know-how, the expertise, the knowledge. We can fill in the gaps. We have rich international connections. I've lived in London for so many years, and I've got so many connections in different areas. They all want to help really and make a contribution. We already succeeded. We just need to replicate the model. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Thank you.
observing time. So now we have 5 minutes again for Q&A, question and answers. Let me to start this time with Mr. Murad. Please, if you are there,
Yes, thank you very
you
much.
can, if you have any question or any comments for the beauty. Miss London, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, it's just actually to congratulate her, yani, for this work, and especially developmental impact and the help to the people in need, for the disabled people and for the women in need. This is something which is extremely important. So just wanted to congratulate her for this and to wish her all the best. I have no other comments actually. I like the presentation. It was very good presentation. The business plan is good, and I'm happy that the Aziz Yani got the medal in my country, Tunisia. So I'm very happy for that. So really, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Murad. So I think when is Miss London, I think the floor it will be for Miss Milda. So let me to give her to have some comments for the beauties and something like this. You're
Yes.
welcome, Mrs. Milda.
I'd like to understand your growth metrics a little better. You have a good slide showing how many skin treatments you've made and the revenues from that. So if I just simply divide the sales by the number of treatments that you have made, I get a price of $100 to $200 per treatment. Walk me through this, please, because it sounds costly in my view. However, I don't know if maybe your revenue line also includes some other sales.
We do actually include different kinds of sales. So we have cosmetics, we have treatments, and in each area we've got different types. And also we try to get like different prices for our products. So not everybody will afford something that will take a long time. Some people will pay for something, cheaper, that it will take more time but will give them the same results. So in the cosmetic industries, you have things that work quicker, that things take time, and so on. So the treatments itself, so we try to make it affordable in Sudan. That's why I think we could have made more money, if it wasn't for the economic situation in Sudan and so on. But I think this model, if it goes globally, it will fund itself. So, people pay for this treatment, something in Europe, different to what they pay in the Middle East, different to what they pay in Africa and in Sudan.
Do you work with local companies, for example, Sukar Cosmetics that we've heard the presentation of just now, or you only import?
No, but I'm very, very interested because actually this is was one of our plans is to start local manufacturing. But I think it will be better to integrate and have joint ventures and you know in the future maybe acquire more companies like this that will help us because this will create local jobs. We can actually use these kind of products and export them. So we will compete actually with the rest of the world in terms of the beauty industry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Milda, for these very important questions. So let me to give the floor for Mr. Amir. If he has any comments or questions for the startup, you are welcome, Mr. Amir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Muhtar. And my question to Ms. London. Where do you see the future of your business and how can you get there?
I see the future of my business, this company influencing women all over the world. So I see Miss London as a global company with a presence in every country and you know in the world. I know I can get there by help and investment. So we're going to open branches. We'll expand in Sudan. We'll expand in other countries in Africa. We'll start with Central and East Africa and then move into the Middle East and moving then to Asia and the rest of the world. I would see this company influencing the lives of women and allowing them to grow. So this is actually my vision: is to influence every women on earth and make an impact on her life that will affect her and everybody around her for the rest of their lives. Because women are at the core of the society.
Okay, thank you. So we have 1 minute if any one of the juries, Mrs. Milda, because
Yeah, I get back to the numbers.
because Miss London is beauty is according to your area. Please, if we will give you the last chance for you.
Really? So in terms, we talked about the revenues. What about the profits? Are you covering your costs with your revenues?
We are covering our costs. In fact, we've been overwhelmed how we actually increased and grew. I wasn't expecting so much growth in year one and year two, but we've actually covered batteries running low. We covered our we made basically zero. So basically, now we are in the profit side of things. And
Perfect. Sounds good.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because our time is up. Thank you for Mrs. London. And we have
Thank
we
you for
hope that
listening to me.
to be
Thanks.
good luck for her. Let us now to give a break. After that we will go to the next topic. Thank you for you. Okay, let us go to startup. Next startup. Let us to go to our next startup, and his name is startup Mr. Hammam. We will give him 5 minutes to show his presentation. Now the floor is yours.
I'm sorry, is this part of the presentation?
This is video, part of the presentation, yes.
Yeah, we're not hearing anything.
So the time is ticking now.
Yes.
Are you hearing anything?
No.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Hammam. I think just to show his video. So if you have any more comments, or if you so far you have 2 minutes, if you want to explain more about your project, or if you want to add something, the floor is yours. You can unmute the mic and start. Yes, you can continue.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you well.
So this is my startup company idea. It's a totally innovative business development company where our mission is to provide help for the startups and to lead the way for them. And we are focusing only on the digital transformation companies because the market is very big and the marketing is targeting. So we are taking like a small niche of segments for the customers because it's a new thing. So we'd like to put our hands in the market of the blockchain and the market of the digital transformation companies nowadays. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So now we can open the floor for the juries. We can start with Mr. Murad. If you have any comments or questions for Mr. Hammam, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we missed most of the time we couldn't hear what the video is. So really, we don't have any visibility of what the company is doing, but we barely understand that it is a startup which is helping digitalization of of certain companies. So if you can just explain more, what are you doing? What is your scope? And what is your business strategy?
Give more
I'm sorry,
elaboration
we couldn't hear the beginning of your video.
Okay, my vision is to help a startup. As I said, I provide 10 valuable services for the startups companies. I think it's very innovative, valuable services. I took it from my experience in 10 years in business, also from the UNIDO workshop I have taken, and also from my EFKM assessment certificate that I have. So with these valuable services, I provide feasibility studies and also financial analysis, as well as project management. And also we have ideation. We use some technique called design thinking. It's a very innovative way to collaborate the ideas and the innovative ideas and turn it into a successful businesses. That's mainly our scope, and that answer your question.
Thank you, Mr. Murad. I think, did you got the idea of the business?
Yeah, now I think it's more clear.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. If you don't have any, do you have any question, Mr. Murad? Or?
No, just to give us an idea about the profitability of your company. How is your company profitable?
Profitability.
Yes, we are a digital or visual company, so the cost is almost zero. We work with my team in partially. Everyone is in some country. We have developers, we have some experts outside of Sudan. So our service is provided with almost zero capital. All the capital is intellectual. So the clients will be online. We give them the feasibility study. We deliver the projects, all of it online. It's very profitable businesses. One of the things that the project we deliver is a cloud mining project. It's very profitable. In 1 year, we got about $2,000 with investment with only $700. So it's almost 2.5 from the capital. This is only one project. Also, we have feasibility projects. It's starting from $500 and above. All the clients are international. we are using through
Okay,
different.
I think it's clear. So let me to give the floor for Mr. Amir. If you have any question for Mr. Hammam, you are welcome.
Okay, Mr. Hammam. I understand that your business is providing consultation to different type of businesses. I would like you to elaborate on what type of business, small business, large business, and how do you keep your customer your relation with your customers?
I'm targeting only the small or the startups only. I'm not targeting the big ones, because they are just starting, and I think they're very valuable. My experience is in engineering sectors and also in the digital transformation sector. So these are my mainly targeted customers. For the relationship, we are managing it through very innovative ways and platforms through a system. We have a digital system there. The customer can come to us through website, put their orders, and they are patiently wait.
Okay, excuse me. Just allow to me to give last 1 minute for Mrs. Milda to if she has any comments or about this business. You are welcome.
Yeah, just a feedback. I agree with my colleagues that given that you guys are involved in the digital transformation, I think it was an unfortunate choice of digital media for the presentation. I'd like to know more about the competitive landscape, but I'm not sure if there's time for that.
For the competitors, I think there is many consulting companies here in Sudan, but I think they are focusing in different sectors, not in digital transformation, not in the blockchain, not in that way of technology. They are just talking about the factories, the old way of business. So I think I would like to dig out some new.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Hammam, because thank you for you, thank you for Jory.
Thank you for very nice presentations.
Thank you very much.
And good luck for you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Let us we'll go to the next startup. We are so happy to invite Mr. Azam, the craft company, to give his presentation about his company. Yes, the floor is yours, Mr. Azam. You have 5 minutes presentation. You're welcome.
history in your hands.
Are you hearing, please, the room? Are you hearing, Mr. Azam, please?
Hello, I'm Azam from Sudan. It's the biggest country for culture and heritage. History in your hand. If you know, in Sudan, we have a different culture and history and amazing diversity. Uh, we are happy and lucky that diversity and culture reflected on handmade products. You can see one of our products. Also in Sudan, we have amazing artisans, but there is no platform to market Sudanese and African handcraft. That's why we are here. We are a craft store. Craft store is brand under Craft Multi-Activities Company. Craft Store is a Sudanese platform that allow all people around the world to explore and buy Sudanese and African handcraft in a safe, reliable, and easy way. You can see our website. We have different categories: pure leather, fully handmade, crochet, decoration. We have a products from palm tree, products from crochet. Very good is traditional Sudanese shoes. Don't miss to follow us. Also, you can see one of our products from palm tree. We made it in our workshop. Also, we have a great and amazing impact and social impact by organizing workshops to help artists to develop their talent and also to expand their audience and also to increasing their sales. We're working with two models. Our operation model with two models. We're working to produce 100 products in our workshop. Also, we have a vendor, 20 producer whom produce 150 handmade products per month. We have a workshop for accessories, leather, and workshop for wooden products, and also for recycling. We have products from recycling. If you need to join us, just we give you marketing, packaging, delivery, and payment transaction. From your home or from your workshop, you can join us. Our team, we are 11 persons, 3 founder and 2 in management, 1 freelancer, and we have 5 employees in different craft store workshop. And also we have a delivery, and we have 5 motorcycle drivers. This is one of our products outside Sudan. Also, we made a smart partnership in Sudan with e-commerce market in Sudan, locally with Amir.com, powered by Zain, Sudan, and also globally with Soukfen. Soukfen is a company in Jordan. Also, we have a warehouse in Jordan on more than 22 products from craft store, delivery to 500 countries. Also, our products are sold in 5 states in Sudan, and also we selling in 9 countries outside Sudan. Currently, we have an agent in UAE, United Arab Emirates, and also in Saudi Arabia and Oman. We participate in many conferences like Bahrain, International Exhibition in Bahrain, in Egypt, in Ghana, in Ethiopia, in China. Our planning for the next year, in April 2021, we plan to launch our website in a global market. Also in July 2021, we will work hard to open our company in Uganda. And also we need to expand our company in Europe, in Spain and Italy. By the end of 2020, we strive to include more than 500 producers from all states of Sudan. And also we're striving to include approximately 10 people from a small scale producer in Africa. Now we found the craft store. Also, we found it.
Sorry for interruption, Mr. Azam. I'm very sorry, because just to complete your 5 minutes. So we will go directly to juries to give their questions. After that, you can answer. Let me to start with Mrs. Milda. Please, if you are there, you can give your comments or questions for the crafts. You're welcome.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for the presentation. I'd like to know, what is your cut in the transaction? You explained what services you offer, but what is the margin that you are earning?
You mean outside? Can you replay?
Can you clear the question, please, Mrs. Milda?
What is your cut when you sell the products of other craft workers? What is the margin that you're making?
Okay, our income came from different tools. Our income came from vendor. We take about 10% from revenue. Also, our income came from workshop training, and also came from Jordan by partnership with Sukfen, and also came from our products that made in our workshop.
Do you have any inventories, or is it just simply a platform reselling stuff?
Okay.
Sorry, can you close the mic, please? Mrs. Milda, maybe he's not listening you well. Please. Can you?
I don't understand. Shall I repeat the question?
Yes, please.
What is the asset model of your company? Do you take on inventories, or you're simply reselling?
Right now, yeah, we have a workshop to produce products, and also we have a vendor to market their products.
Okay. Do you have more things, Mrs. Milda?
I didn't understand the answer. I'm sorry. My question was,
yeah.
Are you taking on inventory on your balance sheet for the products that you're selling, or you're simply a facilitator of the transaction?
Yeah. He said he's producing and he's reselling some products.
Yeah, but
he has workshop, yes.
While reselling, are you taking the assets on your balance sheet? Do you need to provide financing for the transaction, or you simply take a cut and you're facilitating the transaction?
Okay. Right now we have a PayPal business for transaction payment. We know after sanction, we can do amazing marketing to market our products, and we can open MasterCard, PayPal in Sudan, and that can make our product easier to deliver and to take our money.
Okay, thank you. So now we can give the chance for Mr. Amir, Mr. Hassan. So if you have any questions for Mr. Azam, please, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Azam, I understood from your presentation that you have 4 revenue streams.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate on your annual turnover and your annual profit?
Yeah, right now, yeah, we probably, you mean our annual profit?
Annual profit and
Okay.
annual.
Okay. Right now, from this income, we take monthly about $4,000 from all different income per month, and also we hope to expand this income after we launch our website globally. That make achieve.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Amir, for this question. So let me to go to Mr. Murad. Please, you can share us in 1 minute what about the products if you have any questions. Please welcome Mr. Murad.
Yeah, thank you very much. So my question is about the how are you inspired by the Sudanese culture in your products? How this is reflected in your products?
Okay, in our products, we didn't do just like buying products with size.
I think we can't hear you.
Is like this.
Repeat again.
We made like a story about these products. We made... Hello?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I'm very sorry for just I would like to let him to speak, but unfortunately the time's already up. Thank you for this fruitful presentation from Mr. Azam. Thank you from the juries for these comments. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bueno, بعدين يلا شكرا. تفضل. يا صباح خليك تبع دول. بعدين تشتغل.
Okay, thank you. Thank you again. Let us to go to next startup. We are very happy to invite Madame Hiba, Chocobel founder, sweet company. So now the floor is yours. You have 5 minutes to show your presentation. Since you have video or presentation, you can start. Welcome.
Okay, hello everyone. I am Hiba. I'm Chocobel founder. I have a partner, but it's not here. She is in United Arab Emirates. Chocobel. Okay.
You can give some ideas until the video is working.
First, I want to say Chocobel is one of the pioneers of the luxury chocolate trade in Sudan, where it started in 2015 when we launched the first electronic chocolate in Sudan, which is cheaper because all our profits, we put it in the quality of chocolate. And we established the headquarters in Khartoum. Now,
للطعم أصول شوكوبيل أصل الشوكولاتة وفصلها الثابت المتجدد شوكوبيل أصله فصلها.
You can tell the room about Chocobel until the video is working to invest the time.
We started in 2017 by opening our headquarters in Khartoum. We started by the presentation and hospitality chocolate, which was a very high quality chocolate. We imported chocolate from Lebanon and Turkey with well-known factories. Let's go to video, okay. Video.
للطعم أصول.
I think we are facing some technical problem. So you can tell people about your products.
Open the PowerPoint, please. Open it. Okay. Okay, let us go. Our product imported as from well-known high-quality factories and stores in Lebanon and Turkey, with distinctive various delivery method, taking into consideration Sudanese favorite taste. Our import rate is about 2,000 kilograms per year. In the beginning, with the chocolate of presentation hospitality, which found high acceptance among the customer, that encouraged us to enter the field of importing raw chocolate of the same quality known about Chocobel. Chocobel quality and fanciful quality inspired many hotels and legal entities to trust our product, and hence we became a supplier of many companies and parties and individuals, like Currency Hotel, Dal Group, and Bank of Khartoum, and others. In the future, we aspire to establish a factory in Sudan, provide all type of chocolate and their products, especially Africa, is the source of cocoa beans. In general, among the top 10 countries in cocoa bean production in the world, 4 countries are from Africa. For example, Cote d'Ivoire produced 2 million tons per year, and the 4 countries produce more than 75% of the cocoa production in the world. In the term of responsibility, Shokobel provides support to victims of the glorious of December Revolution during the period of protest, and also contributed the provision of facial masks during the period of coronavirus. And the last contribution was in the flood disaster that struck our country. Examples of our products is raw chocolate, presentation and hospitality chocolate. And this is the raw chocolate coins and chocolate chips. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Hiba, for this fruitful presentation. Sweet is sweet. Let me to give the floor for the juries. Let me to start with Mr. Murad. Please, if you are there, if you have any question for the chocolate or
Chocobel, you can add your comments, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Although I have allergy to chocolate, so I cannot eat chocolate, but I can feel that it is a nice product, which is very well packaged, and it's good presentation. So just if you can highlight your business plan. So what is your business plan and for selling and your product? Who are your competitors? What is the cost of imports, and what is your margin in selling and this? And who are your major customers? You said Dal Group and Bank al Khartoum, but who else? Thank you.
Okay, our chocolate it's high quality in the beginning, so it's something expensive. We are looking to open the factory here, which is will be the price will be suitable for everyone. Now we import it, so we have some to pay a lot, so that it's a price it's high something.
And I think Mr. Murad, he asked you about your market. You mentioned that, and you mentioned are there any companies or like this?
Yes, we have some companies, but we are depending on the social media platform, which is it's wide to distribute our products.
Thank you, Mr. Murad. So let me to go forward for Mrs. Milda. Please, you can share us the Sudanese sweet with some comments, or if you have some questions. Yes, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. I wonder if banking financing is available for you guys, having in mind that you are importing, or if not, then how are you financing?
No, I didn't get any banking funds, no.
So it's own funds, investors?
Yes, it's own funds. It's own funds, yes.
Okay, and in terms of receivables, how is the situation, given that you're importing
it's very complicated. So it's chocolate, it's very sensitive. We have some problems in keeping, and the temperature here in Sudan it's high, so we have a lot of problems really in the keeping of chocolate.
Yeah, I had in mind financials. Are your customers paying on time?
They are paying, not all, but a lot of them, they are buying chocolate.
And a simple question, are you making money?
The name?
Are you making money? What is your
making
distribution
Money,
margin?
yes, it is growing.
Can you give us some more color on that in terms of growth?
We are started by $500, and now we are going to 20,000.
In terms of revenues?
Yes.
revenues كلها دخل يعني.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Milda, usually asking about the money and profit. Let me to give floor for Mr. Amir to give some highlights or some questions for the Shukubel. Welcome, Mr. Amir.
Actually, as I understand, that the Sudanese market is flooded with different types of chocolates from abroad. What is unique about your product? How you are prevailing in the market?
We concern on the quality, which is the secret of Chocobel. The quality is the way to go ahead.
The packaging is.
And the packaging and the presentation in general.
Thank you, Mr. Amir. Let me come back to Mr. Murad. You have 1 minute with this sweet. Please, can you share us? Hello, Mr. Murad, are you there? Okay. I think
Yes,
I'm
here.
to.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome. You have 1 minute, please, if you have anything.
No, that's okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mrs. Milda? Mrs. Milda, you have 30 seconds if you want to add quick question, please.
What are your plans for growth going forward?
We are looking forward to open another branch.
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
Okay. Okay. We cannot listen for her, unfortunately.
We cannot apply for your question, Mrs. Milda, because time's up. Thank you for these comments. Thank you for him for this presentation. Thank you for jury, and we will be preparing for the next startups. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let me to go to the last startup. Uh, Last startup is Mr. Adil. They have mobile clinic. So we will give him 5 minutes to show his presentation. Mr. Adil, you're welcome. And the juries and the audience, they are waiting your presentation. Yes, you're welcome. You can start speaking and
Yes, yes, you can start.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this chance to present our project. My name is Adil Abdulgadir Ibrahim. The project name is Mobile Treatment Units. The idea came when we noticed earlier in 2015 in River Nile states with the newcomers of mining in gold in the very far area from the cities that they are in critical needs of medical care. So we start thinking on beginning of this project. I will give a brief about the project current situation, its registration, and our future thinking. The project started immediately after registered in the Intellectual Property and Minister of Health and Investment Offices in March 2015. The aim of the project is to establish mobile treatment caravans, mobile houses, and tents to render both doctors and medical services, including diagnosis and treatment of common diseases, provision of drugs, immunization, emergency care, preventive health measures, and patient care for mining workers, farmers, nomads, and their families living in remote areas facing inadequate housing, poor hygiene, and even lack of safe drinking water and sanitation. And also with little or no policy primary care in infrastructure on their daily living. All of these leading to the malfunction of course. And we go through our current established unit. We established this unit in 2015 in Al Abidia in River Nile State. And currently it's working properly with a laboratory for diagnosis disease and pharmacy and 2 doctors working in 2 shifts, 24 hours, covering the needs of those in critical medical care. And it's worked very well and giving good results, and we are satisfying with our limited resources in these areas. Okay, our monetary details. Estimated investment cost is around 20,000 United States dollars, increased into 6,000 United States dollars in 2017. And we have been awarded a corporate social responsibility certificate from our presidency in January 2017 in the name of our project, Mobile Treatments Unit. Also, we invite and looking forward to have investment and share our project to see the light and covering all the needs around our big country. Unfortunately, we managed to have one, which is the company called CCG Trade and Development Corporation located in Canada. And they visit us via our local Minister of Investment, and they visit our location, which took place in River Nile State, in area of 500 square meter. And we have set our agreement to have their investment and provide us with 50,000 United States dollars, covering 12 units mobile clinic Mercedes models, and also to have 12 ambulance Mercedes model. This, of course, after building and equipped our hospital with estimated number of instrument, medical jugs, and every needs of the big hospital. In the future also, we plan at that time to have 2-plane helipad in the building. Unfortunately, the agreement failed as of our critical Sudan political situation, but we are still searching for new financial to make it real in our country. And as you see in the PowerPoint pictures, this is a project which is now in place and doing what we looking forward to have it for those in critical need of care in our rural areas and areas far away from cities. And thank you very much for listening.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Adil, for this informative presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you for this. And thank you for you to closing your presentation on time. So let me to forward for juries to listen their questions and you can answer to that.
Okay, no
Let me to start with Mr. Amir. Please give us some questions for this mobile medical company. You're welcome.
Actually, my question is about finance.
Okay.
You mentioned that you started with 200,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
And now 600.
Yeah.
$2,000.
Yeah.
What is your future plan?
Our main future plan, as I mentioned in closing my speaking, is to have an investment company to share with us this huge project. Actually, our limited resources managing us only to focus on this area, which we are already started and doing well with our limited resources. The future plan is very huge to cover all of Sudan if possible. But our limited resources is a problem. We are looking and searching for someone to finance us.
What's your annual profit?
It is not that profit which we can save from. The project is for social. It is what we have, we already put it in our project. That's something you can, it's minor. You can say
You are accumulating capital.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Amir. Thank you for your comments. So let me to go directly to Mrs. Milda, please. Thank you for your patience. So please, I would like to invite you to have the floor in order to ask Mr. Adil about this project. You're welcome.
Yeah. I wonder, what is the cost of your services that you offer?
We started with, as I mentioned before, 20,000 United States dollars. This is what we work with. What we gain as the profit, we immediately put it in our needs of beds and medicines and doctors' fees.
Yeah, this is not my question. My question is, what is the cost for patients? What do they pay when they come for a treatment? Just an example to understand.
The cost of the patient when they come for treatment.
Yeah.
We want and we are doing minimum that what they can be. If they pay 20 in the city for treatment, we take them 10 or less.
Okay, so it's more like an NGO that you have rather than a for-profit business.
Sorry?
So is your business for profit or an NGO type
for
of
both.
business?
For both.
Both.
But yes, for both. But till now, it is not for profit. Okay. We are planning to invest and cover all Sudan to have it for profit and giving what we look to give care, medical care for people who couldn't manage to have it in their areas.
Understand. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Milda, for this very nice question. So let me to go directly to Mr. Murad.
Yes, thank you,
Please,
Mu'azzez.
can you please share us the mobile clinic project? If you have any comments, if you have any questions, please, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. So it seems the project is more of the social project, which is not really a profitable project, but it is good for the community. So my question is, do you have any kind of agreement with the government to subsidize your cost?
Again, your question, please.
Do you have any kind of agreement with the government in Sudan to help you to subsidize and reduce your cost in order to
We have it. I presented in my PowerPoint before. All documented, and we have the agreement.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Well, thank you. We have 1 minute. We will give this for Mr. Amir. By the way, it will be the last 1 minute for this startup. So okay, so he said he's fine. So thank you for Mr. Adil for this fruitful presentation. Thank you for Jory for these questions. And I would like to inform you this is the last startup. We have the last 112, but unfortunately, for some problem, we couldn't cut shame. So this it will be the close of last startups. We will have a break. After that, we can announce the winner of this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just let me to thank you. Thank you for all the startups, and we are closing this meeting. We are feel so happy that for all the startups that participate with their presentations, videos, and under umbrella of AIM, the competition of the AIM 2020 Startups Virtual Pitch Competition 2020. So all the startups are so happy in order to find this opportunity. As I mentioned in the beginning, my name is Motaz. I'm the moderator of this startup session. Let me first start by closing by saying thank you again. Thank you for IM team. Thank you for all the this opportunity for the startups in order to scale the SDGs on Africa and in Sudan in particular. And thank you for patience because this long meeting starting from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. for hours with startups and juries and team there, technical team there. Thank you very much for you. And as well as let me to tell the competition was originally scheduled to be held in March, physically competition, and was since stopped due to the coronavirus COVID-19. So we run this competition virtually in order to keep AIM to keep their promise for these startups. Also, on behalf of the organizer, thank you for the organizer that provide and prepare everything for the startups, for the investment team. Thank you for you very much. Thank you for ISDP for hosting and for the sponsoring this. And thank you for the National Investment Authority is umbrella of investments of Sudan in order to take care about the startups. We are pleased to resume partnership with IIM. Sudan is a member of IIM for many years before they participate regularly. And thank you very much for the Ministry of Economy that the mother of IIM and the holding all the economic activities in UAE. Thank you for all the ministries there. Also, it is journey to discover all the companies. More than 5,000 companies are participating in that events, very important events. Also, there is many workshops, many training, many partnerships, and many presidents, many official delegates, many organizations. So it is a revolution, economic revolution community. So we invite all people to participate in this IM. Also, there is a special corner there for the entrepreneurs and for the startups. Usually, every year is going to they have special place there in order to tell their innovations, their works. The IM they will help them how they can make partnership with another countries over the world, how they can make technical assistance from the organizations, how they can make. They found the political support from the UAE and other countries. IM short, the annual investment meeting is the largest investment platform at the world. As initiative, the UAE's Ministry of Economy, IM has been promoting healthier global economy by linking investments.
I'd like to thank.
Okay, now we are closing the meeting, and in this time we are going to announce who is the winner of the startups. I will let Mr. Amir to announce the winner, who is going to be the representative of Sudan in AIM in next October virtually, and to compete with another startups from another countries. So, and this winner, he will got full access for the IM. He will got booth, free booth to show his or her products, to full access for all the partners of the IM. So now I will give the floor for Mr. Amir to announce who is the winner of Sudan and in this competition. Welcome, Mr. Amir. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Muhtas. Firstly, I would like to thank the General Authority of Investment, the AIM team, for their outstanding organization and delivery of this outstanding competition. And also, I would like to thank the jury members for their hard professional work. At the same time, I would like to thank all the entrepreneurs who participated in this competition for their interesting and informative presentation. And lastly, I would like to announce the winner, which is Sugar. Sugar Cosmetics. Congratulations.
So, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Amir, for announcing the winner of the startups. And if the members of the room allow me to give her 1 minute in order to see the words that she likes. You are welcome.
Hi. Hi.
Hi,
Oh my
congratulations.
God. Thank you so much. I'm so happy.
It is a sweet victory. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I never expected, because all the startup was very good, So I'm so overwhelmed right now. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for selecting me.
Thank you for doing a great job. You did a good presentation.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for Nahla. Just I gave her the chair of the moderator because now she is a winner. She's going to be she will sit on the chair of Sudan there in IAM virtually. Thank you for IAM again. Thank you, Mrs. Milda, for your passion, for good questions. Thank you, Mr. Murad, for your patient and good question, answer some comments. Thank you, Mr. Amir. Thank you for all the room and startups, and we'll see you in next competition. Thank you.
All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Great job.